Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my short stories. This one is called The Dinosaur. I'm a dinosaur. I love classical music. I decided not to pursue a career as a professional pianist because it requires hours a day of numbing practice to have even lottery odds of making it. But I can't capitulate to lucre, so I took a job at Splendid Sounds, a cafe that plays classical music, including live concerts, and it sells classical CDs and vinyl, plus books and videos about classical music. That means I have to live with roommates, and I can't afford a car. That is super restrictive of my freedom, but I've traded that freedom for the freedom to have a classical music life. I enjoy talking with customers, for example, discussing the pros and cons of Furtwänglers or Klebers rather than Dudamel's Beethoven 7th, or discussing the differences among great pianists, for example, Kissin, Zimmerman, Argerich, Horowitz, and Oscar Peterson, the unequaled jazz pianist. I could go on, and sometimes I do. One conversation has stood out above the rest. It was with the rare young person to come into the cafe. He was the argumentative type. Even his posture leaned forward. It started innocently enough. He asked if we had a vinyl copy of Glenn Gould's Box Goldberg Variations. I said we had both the 1955 and 1981 recordings. Reasonably, he asked what's the difference. My answer didn't sit well. I said, the 55 version reflects Gould's youth, bravura over wisdom. He said, I'll take that one, the 55. I shrugged and pulled it off the shelf for him. He said, you have a problem with that? I deflected with, I'm pleased that a young person has such an interest in classical music. That mollified him a bit. He said, it's not hip-hop, but I believe in diversity, even in music. Hip-hop was the one music I can't abide. I said, maybe it's my limitation, but to my ears, hip-hop isn't musical, and it's too in your face. He seethed. It's music for the revolution, angry, inciting. And unlike you uptight farts, it's about the fun of drugs and sex. All Bach inspires is religious fervor, the foolish belief in a God. I said, whether you're religious or an atheist like me, classical music, from motets through Bach, Mozart, Beethoven, Debussy, Ravel, and my favorite, Chopin, encourage reflection, peace, and to my ears, it provides unbridled pleasure, all of which we need in these times when so many people seem anxious, depressed, or, and I hesitated for just a moment for effect, or on a hair trigger. He said, you want an anesthetic, smoke weed. I asked, then why are you buying the Goldberg Variations? Just to expose myself to something diverse in the same way as I tried gay sex. But I think I'll pass, and he strutted out. I stared into space. In any event, that story is called The Dinosaur. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And I would welcome your checking out my book of short stories called Soloists, stories of introverts and outsiders facing a dilemma. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.